Once upon a time in a village called Mukpwagu. Mukpwag is a village known for peace and harmony. There lived a beautiful goddess called Amara. The river turned black the night the goddess died. It was clear all day, but when the sun fell, the water turned thick and dark like oil. The smell of burning filled the air, though nothing was on fire. We knew something had gone wrong. I was there when it started. I saw everything. It began with the native doctor, Ofor. He was a strong man, respected and feared. He lived by the river, where he spoke with spirits and healed the sick. People said he had the favor of the gods. But then he met her. She came from the water, a woman too beautiful to be real. Her skin shone like the moon, and her hair flowed like the river itself. When she spoke, it was like wind through the trees. She called herself Amara. Ofor loved her. He built a shrine for her by the river and gave her offerings of fruit, honey, and blood. She stayed with him, walking among us like a mortal, but we all knew what she was. A goddess, an old one, older than our village. At first she made our crops grow faster. Fish filled the river, and no one fell sick. But love is greedy. Ofor wanted her as his wife, not just a spirit to worship. He wanted to keep her forever. One night, he used his power to bind her to the earth. He trapped her soul in a clay pot, sealing it with blood and ancient words. She screamed, and the river shook. But Ofor did not stop. He thought he had won. That was the last time we saw the moon. Darkness swallowed the village. The river turned black, and the air smelled of rot. Crops withered overnight. People fell ill, coughing up water instead of blood. The children cried in their sleep, saying they saw her eyes in the dark. Then, one by one, we disappeared. First it was Ekene, the fisherman. He went to the river at dawn and never came back. Then Mama Udo, who went to fetch water. Her bucket was found, but she was not. I remember the night Ofor died. He sat in his hut, whispering to the clay pot. The wind outside howled like a voice. Then the pot cracked, a sound like 1,000 bones breaking at once. And then, silence. We found him the next morning, his body twisted like a drowned man, his eyes wide with horror. The pot was gone. The river was clear again, but the air was still heavy, waiting. No one speaks of Ofor now. His hut is empty, his name forgotten. But sometimes, at night, the river sings, a soft, eerie hum, like a woman calling for something she lost. And if you listen too closely, you might feel the water rising around your feet,